Today we're talking about the Hex tab in the Viewer widget. We're going to be talking about what it is, the key features of it, and what features are coming soon, because there are some additional features that will be added. If you do not know what a Hex Viewer is, I promise you, you will never need it. But if you know what it is, we've got it, and let me show it to you. So we'll go log into a case, open up our viewer, open up my grid so I can go to a, so I'm going to go into two files here. I'm going to go into this video and I'm going to go into this text file. I'm going to start in the text file because it's easy to understand. But I want to visit that video file because it's large and the viewer behaves differently when the file is large, and I want to show that. But it always throws up this warning, loading hex is slow. All right, let me show you the features we have here. You have the ability to search on text or hex. If you search on hex, you must match the format here. So as an example of that, you want to do 4544. Let me add one more actually, 20. And then you go ahead and click run that search. And it finds both those numbers there, as well as the equivalent ASCII version here on the right. If you type something that is non a hex, it'll do nothing and empty it out. Empty out your search bar. So anyway, so you could type text as well. So let's do this. And it's case sensitive because you're searching in hex, which of course is case sensitive. You can see it has only one hit here. If I now change this to United and search on that, you can see I have 6 hits, but not this one, because this is full cap locks in the document. So case sensitive searching. We will be introducing grep searching very, very, very shortly. Frankly, if you see a text or hex or grep in your video, it's because we have already introduced it by the time you're viewing the video. In that case, you'll be able to type a grep search here and find all the patterns that match that. You have the ability to advance to hits. Just do like that and it'll jump ahead. You go to the number 2, number 3. It's circular, so if you go around the horn, it will pull you to the last hit. All very straightforward. You can go to offsets as well. So if I want to go to 196, I click go, and it brings me, in this case, to 192, because that's the closest offset that is divisible by 16, because of course hex is base 2, and so 16 is a logical split point for hex. So you can do that. You have interpreted results here. None of these are showing up, only the Unicode and the binary. By the time you view this video, they will all be filled in, but this video is coming maybe a day before that gets done. The product is responsive. I mean, the widget is responsive to highlighting. So I wanted to go this way. If you do this, and give it a second, it's effectively conducting that search. Oops, let's try that again. Oh, this is a perfect example. Okay, that wasn't working. Rack your brains. Why isn't that working? Well, because we've got it set to search by text. It would work if we did this, because we're text searching at this point. Right? If we want to highlight in hex, we need to be in the hex mode. I'm very glad I made that mistake, because that would probably drive you nuts if you hadn't seen it and you tried to figure it out on your own. You can hide the interpreter if you want. You just want a little bit more real estate with your hex. And that's it. That's what we've got at the moment. So what are the features that are coming soon? The first feature is to be able to extract a portion of the text of the hex and extract it as a file. That is used for carving unallocated space. If you found, let's say, half a picture in unallocated and you now want to add that back to your case as a file, we'll be able to do that. And that again will be just a select and then a right click and then export to an object. grep search is obviously coming as well, as I said earlier. And then finally, filling in all these values, that will come by the time you see this video, and there might even be a few more added. But so effectively, from your perspective, that will already be here. But that's what's coming, and that's what we have at the moment. And hopefully this is a good, simple overview of the Hex Viewer. Thank you very much.